The Wrestling Talk Effect Podcast. Turn up. Hit play. We're ringside every day. Hey. Bell rings loud on a Sunday night. We're breaking down every move, every fight. From the first cheap shot to the last near fall. Celso's got receipts, he's seen it all. This is the Wrestling Talk Effect.
What's going on, everybody? It is March 30th, 2026, 3 a.m. in the morning. Welcome to the first episode of the Wrestling Talk Effect Podcast with your host, Cesar Luis Santiago Jr., aka C2K Chorus to Kill. And with me, I have two of my friends that want to sit down with me and talk about wrestling. So I got Mr. Joseph and Wayne with me. Guys, welcome to my podcast. Let's now talk about wrestling. Let's go ahead and start. Talk about wrestling.
Let's talk about wrestling. What do you want to know about it? The Lucha Libre AAA matches?
Whatever you want to talk about.
Oh, you got me on it.
Yeah,
yeah, this is Wayne. I am with K.A. Soso. You don't know? But yeah, wrestling, my favorite one I really liked was Texas Tornado, Terry Von
Okay.
Erich. He was, if you got into wrestling, you've seen that. He was a good superstar.
Old timer?
Yeah. Well, he's passed away now, but the Von Erichs were a great dynasty in the wrestling family dynasty to where they could have been like the Hart Foundation.
That's what
in
I
that.
say.
Yeah. You
Up
know,
in that
if
kind
they would have lasted,
Right.
and whatever. But unfortunately, you know, devastation and
No,
tragedy
don't,
takes them on.
They tell you Hart still wrestles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well, the Lucha Libre AAA. I saw Jeff Jarrett. I thought he was not wrestling no more either, but he was on the AAA
Yeah,
Lucha Libre.
that's what I thought before. That's what I thought, that he was already done. That he was probably retired. But he came to AAA.
Yeah, he's
You know,
at AAA Lucha Libre wrestler.
Is he an announcer or is he an actual
He's
wrestler?
the actual wrestler. He's out there. He's out there as a heel for the Lucha Libres, telling them that all Americans are better than them. Anything they do is better. I can't wait till he gets put in this place, really, and we're all the same,
Right?
True.
you know. But yeah, I was surprised. I haven't seen him break out the guitar yet, but hey, you never know.
Because that's his signature.
Yeah, the guitar when he first started coming.
His guitar and his flashy outfit.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I did think he was done wrestling, and I watched the Lucha Libre, and I saw him on there.
Mm-hmm.
It's like now Diamond Dallas Page, he's doing that yoga stuff to help the cripples get back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diamond Dallas Page is doing that.
He helped Butterbean
Yes,
lose all
he
that
did.
weight
He
and help
did.
him get healthy again.
He did. Yeah, definitely.
And Jeff Jarrett, not Jeff Jarrett, but Jake the Snake, he worked
Yeah,
with him
Jeff
too.
the Snake too.
He did.
Yeah.
I hope he got clean and everything.
He did.
He did.
You know.
Because he was out there too, just like Hulk on the steroids and all that.
Yeah. Well, he was more of he got in the crack, and there's wrestling matches he wouldn't do unless he told them that you better have crack for me or I'm not showing up.
Wow.
You know.
Jesus.
Yeah. You know, I did the history on it. I followed Jake the Snake. Jake the Snake, I liked him when he was wrestling.
And I heard stories about it, but I never thought that they were true. like, now that you telling me that story, right? Like, wow, like, that
Well,
was a true story.
there's the wrestling movie there, Beyond the Mat, I think it's called.
I've heard of that.
Yes,
He's
It does
in that.
biographies of what
Yeah.
their stories
Exactly.
are.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and he's in that, and he basically shows how he was in there.
And they say Jake the Snake, he didn't really want that snake because it was getting too big for the bag. And he was scared of his own snake, but it was already a part of him so that he couldn't show up without
Yes,
the snake.
I heard
Yeah,
about
well,
that
it's
story.
been him
Yes.
a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but I mean, I've heard, and I could imagine, when a
Yes.
snake sheds its skin and
Yeah,
everything,
they're
and
blind and
they're
they can't
blind,
really
they
see.
can't see,
Exactly.
they go by
Off
smell,
instinct,
and if he was handling
like a bird
food
or
or
something.
something, yeah,
Exactly.
the snake was more than likely too.
Right?
That's true.
I used to have a ball python.
But you seen his snake? That thing was like massive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Well, when
was
it
a big
first come
snake.
out, it wasn't that massive, but
No,
throughout
over
the
time,
years,
it-
yeah.
And they were telling what he was feeding it, small rabbits, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, as
Definitely.
it gets bigger, yeah.
Because it
I
takes
mean-
on bigger prey.
They had to do.
I started mine out on little pinkies, is what they
Yeah, the
call
little
them.
mice.
They call them
Yes.
pinkies.
Wow.
Mine went through a stage to where he didn't eat for a whole year, and I had to force feed him. And basically I take a hamburger and freaking stick it in a syringe thing and just,
Did you find out what was the cause of why he went eating?
it's just change the atmosphere and stuff, and
Like
because the
hibernation
ball
mode.
python, yeah, they're a warm snake.
Right.
So
Yes,
when
yes.
it gets cold up here in New York and it's in the wintertime, they go into a hibernation stage. And like I
True.
said, he went into it. I don't know if he just didn't come out fully or
They
what.
said it kind of like shocked him.
Yeah, because he's a warm-blooded,
Right.
well, they say cold-blooded, but
So let's talk about. I know. We talked about AAA. What do you guys think about Dominic Mysterio?
I don't like him.
Ray's son, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good for right now. I mean, he'll have his breakthrough. I mean, look how long it took Rey Mysterio to take through his breakthrough. What
I
he had to take on the
True.
giant,
True.
Right.
right?
True.
Before anybody.
Now I'm happy that Sami Zayn finally got a title going to WrestleMania.
Yes, I'm happy to
And
see
he's
Sammy.
facing Cat Williams.
So I hear.
Yes. Yes. I think what's the name of Trey? Trick Daddy, right? I think
Trick Williams.
Trick Williams.
Well,
Yeah,
they
he's-
got Harlem Heat there. His son is wrestling there.
Yes.
I
Yes.
forget what his name is, but he's looking good too.
Yes.
But it took forever for Sami Zayn to even get a
It
title shot.
definitely took forever for Sami Zayn to get to where he is right now, and he won the United States Championship,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
He won.
really, you got to look at it. You got to put in your work before you can face the man.
Exactly.
I mean,
look
you
at,
can't expect to just jump in the ring and 2 months later have a
Exactly.
title match, or 3 months later.
And look at Randy Orton. He's turning heel again.
Slowly, you can see that he's turning to a heel.
Yeah.
He listened to the voices now. So now it's like
He
he
said
got
he's going back to the voices in his head.
Exactly.
Listening to the crowd more.
exactly. So I can see Randy Orton winning.
And then
Being
the funniest
15.
thing, Jelly Roll winning a match. Did you see that?
Jelly Roll. I forgot his name. I'm calling him Mr. Toxic. I call him Mr. Nick something. I forgot his name. I call him
Nick
Mr.
Aldis?
Toxic. I don't know. He's talking about toxicity or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about. And them flashy outfits.
Yeah.
So I hear Edge is coming back, or is back in wrestling.
AEW.
AEW.
Yeah, AEW.
What about Moxley?
Is
John Moxley,
is he
AEW.
bringing Lita
But I
with
think
him?
he's going to come back to WWE.
You know what? There has been rumors that he's gonna come back
because
to
there's
this too.
floating conversation about it in like little secret like messages and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. There has been rumors that he's gonna come back to
I think he's
WWE.
going to come back and join Roman Reigns,
True, true.
Yeah.
and then Roman Reigns is going to
I
walk
mean,
away.
who knows with with Seth Rollins out of division, Roman Reigns, going for
I
the
don't think
title.
there'll ever be another Vision.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna be ever another vision.
Mm-mm.
Cause you
might
got
be- they
what
might be
Braun
doing-
Breakers out.
Right? They might do a couple tag teams together,
They might do.
but I don't see
I
them
think,
joining
I
forces.
think they should get another like Defiance guys out there, like Defiant against McMahon or whoever's in charge, like
Triple H. is in
yeah,
charge.
like
Stone
that,
Cold
like yeah,
WWE's
like the
era.
NWO was, you know,
Right.
Exactly.
That
come
would
in
be a
and
good
just
one.
take over and do what they want. They haven't had that in a while. They need someone
The
to
funniest one
put
was
on
when
some.
Stone Cold came out with the milk truck.
Oh yeah, I remember
That was the
that.
beer
I
truck.
That
remember
was
that.
that
That
was
was,
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold came out with the beer truck, and then Kurt came out there with the
With the
milk
milk,
truck.
with milk truck. Yep, definitely.
And then
Yep.
Stone Cold poured semen in the Vince's Corvette.
Oh God, Lord
Cement,
have
yeah.
mercy. Cement, yeah, that was cement. Oh my God, it's,
Nah,
and
Vince was so pissed.
and you know what? There will never be an era like the Attitude Era.
The Attitude Era was
It was the Attitude Era. Is basically the storylines was different.
Right.
You know,
it was what it was. Attitude.
attitude.
Every wrestler put
Attitude.
out their attitude. If
That's
you
what it
couldn't
was.
put it out, you weren't showing up.
Exactly.
And then now, correct me if I'm wrong, the Jim guy that
Yeah.
was a commentator, he's got his own barbecue brand.
He does.
Jim Ross.
Jim Ross. Yes, he does. And I heard that barbecues taste good. You know,
I've heard it.
I haven't.
He's got his shops in is it Texas?
Yeah.
Probably in Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah, Texas. Yes. Yep.
No, Oklahoma, because that's where he's branched.
Oh, okay. Oklahoma. Right.
But he does a lot of shows in Texas with his barbecue stuff because that's the barbecue capital.
Exactly. It is definitely.
Well, the State Fair does their I think the world champion barbecue
Yeah.
cookout there. You know,
Exactly.
But it's nice to see him going in a direction that he always wanted to, but he was never, had
Yes.
a platform for it.
Yes.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, WWE made a clown out of him.
They didn't. They definitely did. I was thought
well,
about.
especially after he had his heart attack and
Yeah.
he could barely.
And they made a mockery of him.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
then Vince come
Exactly.
in with the Kiss My Ass Club.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was.
Rikishi shut him up, though.
Yeah.
Rikishi did shut him out.
Kiss
Yeah.
my ass. I haven't seen him out in a while.
No.
You know, it'd be
He-
good to see.
Rikishi has his own podcast. He has like his own indie pro
He stepped
wrestling
away, though.
out there.
But he stepped away for health reasons.
Yeah, he's still that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. But he's more on his podcast. You know, he talks about wrestling,
Right.
and at the same time, he does. From hearing it from a friend of mine, he does have like an indie pro wrestling out there. I don't know where, but
Right.
indie pro wrestling out there.
And then you got a lot of them that go and open their own arenas for like training for
True.
upcoming wrestlers.
Yes.
Yeah. I just saw someone that had one that I didn't think had one. Trying to think who it was. Well, because I go on YouTube and watch a lot of stuff considering wrestling and that.
True.
Because you can find a lot of
Informational.
yeah, and good matches.
True.
Good old matches too.
Exactly.
They're played like if you wanted to watch WrestleMania number 12, you could probably look it up and find it on YouTube.
Now that we're talking about matches, can you compare the matches that was in the Attitude Era from now? Can you compare it? Is
There's
there
no
any
comparison.
comparison or
The Attitude Era was
Well,
their own bracket.
yes?
There's
Yeah, and you would
nobody
have
else
to
that's gonna
you would
touch
have
that.
to throw out the Hardy Boys there, and they compared. They should have been in the Attitude Era.
Right.
Because they got the Attitude, their TLC matches, which is
Yes.
Tender Love and Care,
Yes.
which you're going to need after you face the Hardy Boys,
That's true.
and a TLC match.
Oh yeah.
True.
You know, and it's good to see them back together.
I know.
You know, yeah,
I know.
they were good.
You'll never see the Dudley Boys back together again because they didn't get along.
And you know they did. They got the Dudley Boys got back together for the last time against the Hardy Boys.
You'll never see Spike Dudley
And-
with them.
Oh no!
Yeah,
you know
never.
what? Hold on. Yeah, Spike Daddy was there for the last time that the Dudley Boys had a match with the Hardy Boys. Before they retired, 'cause we didn't know they was going to retire.
Yeah.
And the thing is that at the entrance, Dudley was there with them. And next thing you know, but you just see him at the entrance with them. Like he entered within whatever.
Yeah, but you sure it wasn't him or just a lookalike?
It was him. It was him.
You know, because
Because
Yeah.
they say Bubba Ray was like an arrogant,
Yeah.
be the controller of
Yeah.
everything, and what's his name couldn't deal with it.
Exactly.
Spike,
Yeah. But they all
treated Spike.
Like an outcast.
yeah. But you know what they all were together when they had the last match against the Hardy Boys.
Right?
Hardy Boys beat them, and then next thing you know, they retired. You know, that same night. So I guess that's the end of the Dudley Boys. You know, and whoever will see the Dudley Boys ever again.
Back in
All
the
I
day,
got to say about it is get the table.
Table.
But a lot of like your wrestlers that was upcoming,
Yeah,
WWE just swept them away, and that's why
That
they
is
went
true.
to the Indies.
that is true.
Remember the one Lantern?
Yes.
The one Hurricane.
Hurricane, yeah, Hurricanes.
He was a good upcomer.
Yeah, Hurricanes in the Indies. From Swago is in the
Yeah.
Indies.
Yeah,
A lot of them is in the Indies.
that was good upcoming in the WWE, but they couldn't get the recognition.
Exactly.
Push.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, the thing is that there's a lot of wrestlers that WWE doesn't know how to deal. You know, get in the push. Don't
Yeah, well, isn't that why they come out with the NXT,
NXT,
the next
Ring of Honor.
generation?
the next
Ring of Honor.
generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, which is upcoming, could be superstars
Exactly.
or whatever
Exactly.
that he's trying
It's
to
just-
promote and get out there
It's
Exactly.
to
just
see
slot
what they
fillers.
can do.
Yes.
When
Yes.
it comes to it, it's just a slot filler.
Yes.
Yeah, but I mean, still, it's good for the newcomers
Right.
It
to
is.
be in
To get
to see if they
recognition.
to get recognition to move up to the big
True.
guys. To
True.
you know, like I said, here you got to put in your work.
Right.
You know, and this is where you got to put it in.
Oh yeah, and then if they can't cut it there, then go to the Indies
You know,
and
True.
get some more training.
or go back
True.
to the beginning.
Exactly. Go back to
they
the
say?
beginning.
You can get on the porch with the young ones or underneath the porch with the old ones. But if you can't hang, you can't hang.
Exactly. That is true. That is true. Now, Denhausen. What do you guys think about him? Denhausen.
He's a different guy. But they say he's not even a wrestler. He's just like some promoting.
I know he did wrestle in AEW, right? AEW he did wrestle.
Uh-huh.
Denhausen
Yeah.
he did had a few matches, in AEW.
But I think he's just over there, in WWE to ruffle feathers and make conflict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's just there to bring the fun again.
Right.
Entertainment.
Entertainment.
And have R-Truth.
Oh, God.
It's like R-Truth.
You see he shaved his head?
He did. He shaved his head. Now he got this
Are
John.
you sure it wasn't because of cut your hair match? Which they don't have no more.
They don't have no
You know,
more.
Yeah.
They
get to shave your head.
they do have an AEW. They had a how you call that, like haircut match or whatever,
Lose your hair?
lose your hair match or something like that. They had on AEW, but R-Truth, R-Truth have his matches
He's
and stuff like
60
that.
years old.
Almost 60 years old, and he's still doing it.
Yeah.
And he's still got the moves.
He does still got the
He
move.
just win a titles, like tag team match?
Titles, yeah,
Yeah.
with Demi Priest,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, here's a name that nobody hears a lot of, and that nobody really talks a lot about is Coco Beware.
Oh, Coco
Yeah.
Beware,
You know,
yes.
and that bird. my goodness. I was in Plant City, Florida at the Strawberry Festival
Oh,
when
wow.
they had a match with Coco Beware, and
Oh,
he
wow.
brought the bird out. Yeah,
Jeez. Yeah, I remember. I was a little kid
Here's
when.
one for you. Junkyard Dog.
JYD.
Yes, Judge of
Yes,
Dark.
he
Yeah.
was a good guy, or good. He was a good bad guy, or whatever. He was the dog. You know.
My mom went and seen a match with him when I was just a baby, and she was crossing the parking lot going to the vehicle.
Yes.
And he was in the parking lot, and he heard me crying to the top of my lungs, and he come over to my mom and says, "Let me hold him," and took me in his arms, and I stopped crying, she said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But yeah, I met him at the JYD at the Strawberry Festival, same time
Right?
when they had Coco Beware,
Mm-hmm.
because I lived in Plant City, Florida, and
Nice.
Yes.
went to
Yes.
the Strawberry Festival matches that they had, which is getting bigger. I went down there 2 years ago, and the Strawberry Festival has gotten huge. I mean, it is.
Yeah.
Where I lived in Tennessee, they have a strawberry festival every year, and it's like a whole weekend thing.
Mm-hmm.
Parades, vendors.
Same with the
Food.
Strawberry Festival.
Mhm.
All the time. There's always something to do, no
Yeah.
matter what day of the week it is there at the Strawberry Festival.
I like going to the Mustang shows,
Mhm.
Mustang rallies. That's
Yeah.
me.
Now, here's a question. Now, what shows you would love to go to? You would prefer to go to like a WWE, AEW, TNA show, or an indie pro wrestling show?
I want to go watch that AAA Lucha Libre matches. If I was to choose to go to one and be able to go, it would
Exactly.
to go see them, because really,
I like to go see the micro wrestlers.
Micro wrestlers, yes, they're really good. I like the storylines. The storylines
Oh,
are
yeah.
good. I was watching. I think this is when they started. One of them got really hurt. They had this little trampoline, and they powered by him, and he cut his head and stuff like that. It's they got this really good storylines in there.
Oh yeah, and they feed up all the way through it.
They do. What do you guys think about this WrestleMania? It's just, now that you guys see who's going to be in WrestleMania, I know we're gonna have Sami Zayn in WrestleMania with Trick Williams.
I can tell you this. Who's the one I just said? It just won the title going to WrestleMania. Zayn.
Yes.
Sami Zayn.
Yes.
He's going to lose the title at WrestleMania.
who's he fighting against?
Trick Williams.
Because Trick Williams.
So
is
that's
new.
your prediction. For WrestleMania.
Because Trick Williams is a new upcomer.
Yes.
They want to give him the push. Sami Zayn's been there long enough. He should have already had the push.
True.
If he was going to get it.
True.
Some people, it takes a while. Look at the kid there. Freaking! It took him years before.
Cody?
No.
No, I think I know who he's talking about. I just can't be pointing right now. But I'm not.
Yeah. I picture him in my head, and I can't think of the name, which really,
Who do you think's going to win the match at WrestleMania against Cody and Randy Orton?
Randy.
Cody Rhodes
Mhm.
or Randy? Cody Rhodes. Come on, they're pushing Cody. They're pushing
They're
Cody.
giving him the big
even
push.
even the new WWE Wrestle 2025 or 2026 has Cody Rhodes main feature in it.
True.
And you can also tell when they come out with the new game. The
Yes.
wrestling
You
game,
can also tell.
who's on the cover. That's
Cody
how-
Rhodes.
Yeah,
Cody Rhodes.
that's a
You got
spoiler.
Cody,
That's a spoiler alert. Yeah, that's true.
And
Yeah.
Cody's out to get what his dad did,
Yeah.
True.
and he's out to prove it. That
True.
the Rhodes family deserved everything that
True.
They didn't.
Vince denied
Exactly.
his dad.
Exactly. That's true. That's true.
And he's
Yeah.
doing good.
Now, Rhea Ripley and I forgot her name. She's going. Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, against God, I forgot her name.
Oh yeah.
The women's champion. The
Is that the one that's got the pink hair?
Jade.
Jaden? Yeah.
Jade Cargill.
That's going to be a good match, but I see a Rhea pulling it through.
I think Rhea's gonna win.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Rhea definitely is gonna win. We got the tag team. Of course, we had the tag team championships, right? Damian Priest and R-Truth.
I think Dominic Mysterio is going to go back to that woman that had the blonde with the pink hair. What's her name?
He needs a sidekick or a little help. Really.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
And I think that's the one that pushing.
yeah. That's
You
the one
know-
that pushed him. Yeah, that's the one that pushed him.
That he stepped away from, what was it, with Damian Priest? Rhea
Yeah,
Ripley,
and Rhea Ripley, and yeah.
who's the
Oh,
other one?
not that we're talking about stepping away or kicked out. Finn Balor.
Yeah.
Finn Balor. So we
He's going
haven't.
back to the Demon.
He's on. Yeah, he definitely. I think he's gonna go back to the demon person. The personality of the demon.
Yeah.
So
Finn Balor. I thought you were going to say Finn Fiddley. He brings out his little shillelagh.
Oh God! You know what?
remember
His son is he's a wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
his
he
son
got
is
the
a wrestler.
shillelagh?
Yes, he got a chili.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
I don't know if it was an AEW, but I know I think he's AEW.
yeah. I have to check it out.
Yeah, his son is in AEW right now, and I think he cussed somebody's match with Chilady,
Oh,
basically. And I didn't know it, and I found out, this is Finley's son. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, one of my favorite matches that I liked was the Four Corners cowbell match.
Oh yes, that's
which Dusty Rhodes
yes,
was
definitely
with,
famous and known for.
exactly.
It was him and
The guy from Texas.
Yeah.
with the big
not
cowboy
Bob
hat.
Orton.
Yes,
Billy Bob Orton.
Yep.
yes.
Randy Orton's
They were always doing the cowbell Four Corners.
And
match.
you know what? That's one of what the greatest matches ever. I remember when I was probably in my 20s when I did backyard wrestling. I did that match twice.
the Four Corners.
the Four Corners. Yeah.
The match
Yeah,
I like
I-
is, you remember the Road Dogs?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know you better call somebody.
Oh yeah. Road Dogg Jesse James.
Yeah, Road Dog.
Yeah. Oh, do you know? Da-na-na-na-na.
Yeah,
You asked for the
Jesse
call,
James has been out of
somebody.
wrestling, I don't know
Yeah.
for how long.
Wow.
Really.
Yeah. I think he left WWE.
And then Pac.
X-Pac?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 1, 2, 3 kid.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 kid. Yeah. I mean,
That was an era turn too.
yeah. You had
DX.
DX, the D Generation X with Road Dogg Jesse James, Badass Billy Gunn, S-Pac, China, Triple
Shawn
H,
Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, and Kane was
was
for a
a
little
short
bit.
filler.
He was just for a little bit. That's when we had the Green Kane.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was like about the WCW and WWF.
Yes.
Or WWE
And
war.
NWO and all that.
The war, yeah.
Yeah, Rose War. Or Rose War, right? Yeah, Rose
With
War.
Hulk Hogan with the NWO.
Where they, remember Triple H and all them got in the tank?
Oh my God, that's one of the
I'm driving
greatest
over,
part.
open the doors.
They went there with a freaking tank to I think it was WCW, right?
Yeah, it's like a little micro tank, and it was all in there.
Yo,
Yeah.
my
Put
God,
the helmet on.
that was
Looked like
one of the
freaking
And
goofball.
their biggest thing was spray painting everything green.
yes,
Remember when they went to WWE headquarters?
Yes.
Spray painted.
put it, yeah, man, they did the spray paint everything.
Even Vince's plane. They got
Even business brain, yep. Oh Lord have mercy. I think there will never be a group like DX.
No.
Then it will never be like DX.
Well, DX, and then they hit NWO.
NWO,
And then they split. You had the NWO Black and the NWO
Red.
Red. Yeah.
Which one did you like? which
like the
one was
black.
better.
Ooh,
You know?
I think Black was better than
Because if you
even though
think-
we have Sting, he was a rep,
Then you had
NWA
Hulk Hogan,
rep.
it was black.
Yeah. I think the original for me was the original NWO that I really like.
Yeah, and
You
and
had
when they
Scott
brought
Steiner,
Hulk
too.
Hogan
Scott Steiner
over, when they
and-
brought Hulk Hogan to the NWO,
Hulkamania.
yeah, it was like freaking shocking. Everybody,
You saw, and I remember the audience were angry. They was doing stuff in the freaking ring. That's how angry they was because I mean we didn't knew that was going to happen. Hulk Hogan joining the WCW.
yeah,
I mean
The NWO.
the NWO, yeah, the
Yeah.
NWO.
And then
Razor Ramon and freaking Kevin
Say
Nash.
hello to the
Yo,
bad guy.
hey, yo,
Was it toothpick?
Toothpick.
Hey,
Just
yo.
hey, yo. Say hello to the
and
bad
that
guy.
shiny black curly hair.
yeah,
And that little
Yeah.
curl strip down the middle.
Yeah.
hey, yo.
We're gonna take a little survey.
And who was the one that was always playing cards?
Wasn't that the aces and eights there?
Yeah, you remember those?
Yes. Oh no, APA.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Yeah.
APA, JBO and and
Other guy.
damn.
Yeah, everything was.
Damn. Oh man, that was great. That was great times. Especially WCW.
That's when they didn't have all the strict rules.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they put them in. That's when they had to push the edge era, where Vince brought out all those sexy girls and everything.
Yes.
Trying to push the edge, see how far we can take it
exactly.
without,
Without he was the rule breaker.
He was.
Yeah.
He was.
Just like pushed it as far as he could take it.
Well, he broke it when he first come into the at WWF when his dad left it to him,
Yes.
and he jumped states and went to every state and got the best wrestler from every state
No,
and put it on TV.
now I hear he's getting ready to sell the business now. Vance is.
Yes. Yes. Now,
So everything that he's
Since-
worked up to make what it is, it could take a turn.
Yeah, it could really turn
yes.
to the bad, but
The views could drop crazy.
Yeah.
And then the budgeting, are they going to do budget cuts?
well, are they still going to have the same creative director in charge?
Exactly.
Really? And that's the one that
Triple
really
H,
does
right?
a lot of the, he works with the wrestler on the
Yes.
storyline to create.
Now that we
and if you
now
got
that
a
we
good creative director, and that you're going to have a good show.
now that we're talking about that, who you guys think is doing a great job as being the CEO, the boss? Big Man or Triple H?
I think Triple H pushed it more than Vince, because Vince was just there as a
He's a
promoter.
businessman.
Yeah.
Really, I mean,
He
Triple
was
H
just promoting.
is
Triple H has
got
actually got into
he's
the
going to
ring
be in
and
it
acted.
personally,
Mhm.
and with him being married to Stephanie
Yep.
and all that, if Vince wanted him to have it, he would have gave it to him.
Exactly, and he hasn't give it up.
Really, because you look out throughout the years of Vince McMahon and how he is
Now,
and was,
now here's the thing: Linda McMahon is what's holding it together,
True.
because she could walk away from it at any point, and then it just go corrupt.
Exactly.
Because you got Shane McMahon, you got Stephanie McMahon, you got Triple H, is all hotheads,
Exactly.
and they're all going to be fighting for what? The business.
The business. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
it is split, and then they'll have
It was
more.
spread. Yeah, definitely.
And be
I agree. I agree with you. I think Linda's the one that's like the guru. It's the guru, of WWE.
She's got her claws in it still.
Yeah, she's the one that's holding it
Come
down.
on, everybody knows that the woman is the boss of the marriage.
Exactly.
and the man. Behind
Exactly.
every man, there's a great woman.
There's a great woman.
A great
Exactly.
woman to keep the man straight from
Exactly.
where he's at. Really, I mean,
And I think
during the explosion era, the push the limit era, how many times did Vince McMahon have a woman in his office with
Mhm.
closed doors and
Almost
everything?
every show.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you know,
and then you had, if you watch, here comes
and she put that to a stop.
here come Linda.
You know, guys. I gotta give you guys a podcast. You guys say I doing, I'm doing great. You talk about you see, I knew, I said, I need to start bringing people in my podcast. But this is a new. We're creating a new podcast right now. It's called the Wrestling Talk Podcast. With C2K Chorus to Kill. So yeah, we got Joseph, we got we got Wayne with me right now. We're talking about wrestling and stuff like that. But I want to give you guys, I want to give you guys your own podcast. Just wait until I work my magic and see the K Entertainment. You know what I mean?
But if you look too, when things start getting out of hand, Linda makes an appearance to readjust everything.
Exactly.
Dude,
Then it
she
goes
don't
back.
readjust; she sets it straight.
Exactly.
She does. She's
They adjust
yeah.
or readjust.
Yeah.
They find their way out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know.
Or
Exactly.
they're put into some kind of weird freaking match. What is it? No count outs, no holds barred,
Mm-hmm.
cage match.
Well, what about
I mean,
the Chambers match?
Yeah.
You know,
You know,
you
and
haven't
that's
seen a
the thing.
Chambers match not in years either.
And we
Cage street fight.
exactly, and I miss those type of matches back in the day. We had all these great matches, bury a life match,
Set the casket fire.
yeah, TLC. Now it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, these matches are fine, but back
But
in the
they're
day,
they're keyed down.
back in the day, it was greater than
Yeah.
it is right now. You know what I mean?
What about the Iron
It's like-
Spike match?
Yeah.
There you
know,
go.
there you go.
There you
Kevin
go.
Sullivan. And I will mention the name, even though he's been banned from wrestling and all that.
Yeah.
He was a good one.
Yes, he was. Definitely was.
You know,
I think the last thing that really brought attention was when Brock Lesnar drove the tractor to the ring and lifted
Oh
up the
my
ring.
God! I remember that part. He was against Roman Reigns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
And
that
he
he
put
just
that bucket down and lifted that whole ring up.
Yeah, just kept it up.
And Roman Reigns was sliding.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Then he climbed up in his bucket.
Now that we're talking about Brock Lesnar, what do you guys think about Oba Femi?
I think he's going to be something good to look out for. Because I think they're trying to push him to be the next Brock.
Yes, I think so.
He's got the build and he's got the speed.
Yeah.
He does.
And he needs power.
And he got the
now.
strength.
He needs to, yeah.
He just needs the right push.
So what is your prediction for WrestleMania? Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi.
Oba Femi's coming out on top.
So Joseph says for Oba Femi. What about you, Wayne?
I don't know. It's going to be a good match. Brock's getting slow and he's getting older.
He's losing that strength.
Yeah.
Yes, he's losing his strength.
and power
Speed.
Definitely.
and stamina.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah,
And you got this guy's upcoming, and they want to
And
make him
he's young.
notice. Yeah.
he's young.
He's got a
He's
lot
very
of
young.
agility and ability in the ring with some speed.
And this could be a gateway to push Brock Lesnar into retirement.
To retirement. And I bet you they're gonna put against Gunther.
Yeah,
I think-
Gunther is a strong one right now.
Yeah, I think Gunther. If they put against Gunther, Gunther's gonna be the one to retire him.
Yeah, because he's retiring so many people right
He does. Yeah, he did. He had to retire so many people.
Well, isn't that what Randy Orton did when he first come out? I'm gonna
Legend Killer?
retire you down the Legend Killer.
The Legend Killer.
Hey,
Yeah.
I mean,
now. And he was on fire too with retiring everybody.
yeah.
Yeah, he was too. He was retiring everybody too.
And then what was it, like 3 months later, you see the ones that he retired making an appearance back.
Exactly.
Well, come on. You gotta have the storyline when they retire.
Right.
He don't
Gotta have the
wanna
storyline.
retire. He
Exactly.
doesn't want to retire. You know. I would have showed up at 11:30 anyway.
Yeah,
And then if I wasn't,
but I didn't forget.
yeah, I saw that. I got your message.
I didn't realize how late it was. I was like, oh shit.
So
So,
Wayne got his breakfast schedule.
he got his schedule right there.
Does it
Yeah,
say
I
Tim
called in like
Hortons?
Thursday from Friday.
Oh man. I mean, there's a lot of matches that is going to happen at WrestleMania. I think this WrestleMania is going to be a great WrestleMania. Of course, it might be 2 days again. You know, because we got Raw and then SmackDown. So yeah.
Yeah.
CM
It's gonna
Punk.
be a good one, but you ain't
See-
gonna have it as good as WrestleManias as you had in the past.
Exactly.
You know,
It would never. The WrestleMania in the past was
Those
greater,
eras
was
are
better.
past.
Yeah, when he brought in Mike Tyson.
Oh my God! Yes.
And Butterbean.
Butterbean. Yeah.
Some of the people they brought in the moneymaker there to knock out freaking the Giant.
Yes.
You
The
know,
funniest ones was the Bushwhackers.
Bushwhackers.
I like
Yeah. I met one of them. One of the Bushwhackers, like around
Smell my
2023.
armpits.
Oh
And
man.
then Sergeant Slaughter.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Sergeant
they
Slaughter,
have
yeah.
a good one like him. And what made him good was Iron Sheik.
Yeah, and the Boss Man. Remember the Boss
The
You
Man?
know,
Boss Man.
Yeah. The Iron Sheik and what was the rest of his name? Koloff. That was out there.
I think I know what you're talking about.
He was a Russian, Boris Karloff or something.
Boris, something like that. I think it was Boris. Golov, something like that. I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, we had great names, man. You know, great names, great
Now
wrestlers.
it's
You
just
know,
like today's era is just funny names.
and it
Yeah.
just exactly, it's like funny names. It is just
Nothing's
all
more funnier than Adrian Adonis.
exactly. It's you know, it's all about entertaining right now. It's in the name, WWE. You know, World Wrestling Entertainment. You know, it's like World Wrestling Federation. You know what I mean?
Right.
World Wrestling Fighters.
World Wrestling Fighters.
You can't use that name. We're the Wild.
With the
That
Wild
was funny.
World Federation. You can
Yeah.
use the name.
And they've had that for many years.
Yeah.
For
All of a
many
sudden you
years,
go,
and then
They're gonna
gonna
sue
push.
Push.
And-
Hey, Vic,
yeah.
you can't use that name. What do you mean? I've
okay,
been using it for years.
okay. We're gonna let you use it for many years. We're gonna wait till you guys get big, and then okay, you know, we want the money. Blah 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 blah
Yeah.
blah.
We need
We're gonna sue you.
we need the
so-
money to promote our business. and
Yeah,
make it
yeah,
bigger.
yeah. We just gonna wait. You know, they have been doing this since the freaking 70s or whatever, and
Yeah.
you know, they got big in the 90s. They got real big. Okay, guys, we gonna have to sue you. You guys are using our name. We've been using it for many years.
Yeah. Well, why didn't they say from the beginning? Look, man, we got that name monopolized.
Yep.
Instead of like
Yeah.
letting them promote it with all this other kind of wrestling events and everything under it. And then all
Yeah.
of a sudden you get big, and all of a sudden now you're coming.
And now you just want to go and sue.
Well, they do that to all
Yeah.
stars, really, and anybody that makes it big.
Exactly.
There's someone's gonna try to dig and get into them and
Exactly.
want some of that money.
And that's all it comes down to.
Remember,
It's
the
money.
little men always want to get
All
the big man.
because the World Wild Federation or whatever it was.
Worldwide Federation. I think it's Worldwide Federation. I think it was.
What's it?
Worldwide Federation. I think it was a word something. Wilder Federation.
Wild because it
Wilder.
was about animals.
Animals. Yes.
And
World
stuff.
Wild Animal. Yeah.
You know,
That's what it was.
I mean, not to put it down, it was a knowledgeable channel.
It was, but
show.
educative.
Educative. I mean, if you want to go and learn about pronghorn deer,
Yeah. I'm
what
definitely.
mountain goats
Listen,
do
I'm-
in the wintertime.
Exactly. Listen, I'm definitely gonna give you guys your own podcast. You guys pass the test. Yeah, you guys know what you guys talking about. You guys know what you guys are doing. I'm definitely gonna give you guys your podcast. I just gotta, with my magic is the key entertainment. Come up with the logos, come up with the names or whatever, and yeah.
Be locked into his podcast, so he knows, because you always got to have the eyes watching.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, I'm gonna be watching. You know,
paparazzi. We got paparazzi.
just so
Yeah. Well,
so.
remember Glamour Boy there, Mr. Paparazzi?
Yes,
And
grab
he'd
a
come out
boy.
with the guys with the cameras taking pictures of them and
Oh,
stuff.
Yes.
You know,
I'm trying
Yeah.
to think.
that was what his name? I forgot what his name was. That's what happens as you get older, though.
Now who's the one now? He used to be one of the Glamour boys too, and now he's the one that says, "What do you want to talk about?" Or no,
Oh my God, I know you. I know what you're talking about.
L.A. Knight.
Ellen Knight. Yeah.
He was a Glamour.
But you know what? But he was Ellen Knight. He on TNA. He was I forgot the name. Oh my God. Eli Drake. That's something it was.
So was this new guy there that comes out like Rick Rude used to, popping his muscles and kissing his biceps and stuff? Really, you seen him?
Yes, I've seen it. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing
Yeah,
it. Yes.
and it reminds me of Rick Rude.
Rick
Really.
Rude or Beat
Or-
Papa Pun.
Yeah, and when Mr. Perfect first started coming
Yeah,
out, I'm perfect.
Kissing.
Boo, boo, yes.
Kissing, you know, kissing
His
the
little
the
baseballs.
pythons. Oh man, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
man, it's yeah. You know, I always gonna prefer the Attitude Era. You know, it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. You know, you know what? One of the greatest rivalries was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon. I think that was one of the great. What do you think was the greatest rivalries in
I don't know. I like the
Attitude Era.
Stone Cold and the Rock rivalry, where Stone Cold throws the Rock's belt in the lake.
Yes, I remember that.
You know.
I remember that.
You want it? Come and get it, because Austin 3:16 says, "I kicked your ass."
I
Exactly.
like this, like you said, the Rock.
Yes.
The Vince, because
Yes,
Rock
definitely.
is the one that stopped Vince from the Kiss My Ass Club.
That rock
With
the
Rikishi.
Rikishi. Yeah.
Because he had what's her name come down there? Trish Stratus.
Trish
He
Stratus.
goes, "Oh, that's not the ass you're going to be
That's not
kissing."
going to happen, dude. The thing was
Well,
Rikishi's
that's
ones.
because Vince thought he was, because every time they had someone in the office, it was Trish Stratus.
Mm-hmm.
True. It was Trish Stratus. Was yeah.
Yeah.
And then it was Sable too.
Yeah.
Sable was the one that was in the office too.
Oh, you got to work your way up to the top somehow.
Exactly.
Get it, get it.
Oh God.
But he got an face full of Rikishi.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'll kiss that ass.
And then
Come
Rikishi
on.
took that big thong, pulled it right
And
up
put it.
in
Oh
his
my
ass.
God.
And just-
Yo.
Shoved his nose right in it.
And this will be memories that we that we always could remember. It's like they always this memories and that happen.
And you know what? That'll never happen again.
And then he took Jim
You're
Ross's hat
fired.
and put it on Vince. You remember
Oh
that?
my
Like,
God, I remember that too.
Yeah, because he was tired of making fun of
And
Jim.
then,
Here, you be Jim.
And then
Yep.
Kurt Angle, he wanted to be a part of a cowboy.
Oh
So
my
he got, you remember that little bitty straw cowboy?
Oh my God. Yeah, he did. I remember that part. Oh man.
Because Jim Ross had his own cowboy hat.
Yes.
And then he wanted to be so much like a cowboy. So I got him that little bitty straw hat with the
It's
little
yep. Oh my God, I remember that. I think
And
that
then
the
the
whole
Rock says, "You freaking fool. What are you doing?"
Well, anyway, guys, I think this is the end of the first episode of the Wrestle Talks podcast with C2K Courage to Kill, and I want to thank Joseph, and Wayne for coming in on the podcast and talk about different things, and you guys will see them very soon, with their own podcast. I'm definitely this today. I will go to C2K Entertainment. We'll talk to my promotions about it. I'm gonna go and talk to the I promotion first. come with the idea to to bring two new podcasters with the new podcast. So you guys gonna very soon gonna see them in their own podcast promoted by, of course, it's okay entertainment. But anyway, guys, thank you for coming, and for everybody that has been listening, thank you guys for listening, and I will see you guys at the next episode of the Wrestling Talk Podcast with your host, podcaster, C2K Chorus to Kill.
The Wrestling Talk Effect Podcast.